Hi, it's Ta here, ready to do yoga at noon on Mondays. And today's a little quiet for me, and maybe for you too. We have some intense energies flowing through the transits right now, a lot of emotional charge going on. So I'm going to try to keep it nice and soothing and very, very relaxed. Okay, so we're going to start on the block, but first let me turn this on. I want a short little clip from my YouTube channel that's on the big camera, so I'm going to hit record on this camera. Okay. Deep sigh. Nice and cuddly with my cuddly socks. Welcome. So we'll start seated on a lift. So preferably block underneath your hips to let the knees drop down. We're going to start with some really incredible breath work, and it is about the right hemisphere and the left hemisphere of the brain by breathing in through right nostril, closing up the left nostril, and then exhaling through the left nostril, closing up the right. So it's alternate nose breath. Alternate nose breath. Absolutely clear channels, and we're stimulating the male and the female. So a lot of times we are out of balance, meaning that maybe there's a more active energy going on, more male dominant, active, and the female, this is my personal experience, the female energy is sort of like taking a back burner. So when we alternate nose breath, we are balancing that male and that female can kind of come up and go, all right, I'm going to receive. All right, I'm going to be creative. All right, I'm going to just sit and receive messages of the muse, the clearing and the calming. So that happens when we balance our sides. So let's do that together. You can take 2 fingers down on your right hand, index finger, middle finger down, and your thumb and your ring finger are open. So those will be the tools that you'll use to close the nostrils. And then face your palm towards you, left nostril closed with the ring finger. Gently lift that right elbow, allow some space underneath the arm, and just settle in to the block or the blanket, and inhale gently and slowly. It will gradually build. Inhale through the right nostril. Close with the thumb. Hold third eye. Focus. Exhale through the left nostril. Soft, allowing. Inhale, left nostril. Soft jaw, soft face. Close with the ring finger. Hold, chin drops. Exhale, right. So my timing is mine at the moment. If you feel like you want a different rhythm, go for it. Or follow along with me. Inhale, right nostril. Hold. Exhale, left. Inhale, left nostril. Close, hold. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Hold. Exhale, left. Very soothing and calming. Inhale, left. Right up to the third eye, focus. Close and hold. Exhale right. Allow the shoulders to drop down the back. Inhale right. Close. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close. Exhale right nostril. I'm going to change the tempo up a little bit. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold for 6. Exhale for 8. Inhale for 4, left nostril. Close, hold for 6. All right, exhale for 8. One more round. Hold. Exhale for 8. Inhale for 4. Left nostril. Hold. Exhale for 8 to 10. Release the hand. Palms up. Inhale. Exhale, mouth. Doesn't take long to immediately soothe that nervous system. Vagus nerve. Inhale. All the way up to the clavicles, all the way up to the top of the head. Wow, some heat on the top of my head. Wow. Exhale all the way down. Empty the container. And we'll do 3 or 4 more breaths, just like that, right from the base. Inhale, belly expands. Ribs. Not a lot of effort, you're just naturally letting that container fill up. And let it go, exhale. Breath work, so powerful. Belly. Ribs. Chest. Let it go, exhale. Let the body do it. Inhale. It's like a ripple, like a wave. All the way to the top, to the head. Let it go, exhale. Wow, so good. Oh, I love that. Bring your arms up, interlace the fingers, inside out, little C curve, right and left. So sleepy, relaxing. It's just letting all of that tension out, soothing the nervous system. Doesn't take long, right and left. Hands behind the head, interlace the fingers, open up the chest, elbows back, ribs in, elbows back. Exhale, drop the chin forward, elbows towards each other. A little soft rock right and left. Beautiful. Come back up. C curve to the right. That's it. Inhale, come back to center. C curve to the left. Oh, that feels good. Right shoulder, definitely more tension through that right dominant arm. Exhale, bring your elbows towards each other. Drop the chin to the chest. Excellent. Yeah, such a great pick me up, huh? Interlace the hands behind the back. Drop the chin down. A little bit of rock side to side. Yeah. So you could just hang out. That's enough, move on to your next, or stay with me for the rest of this class. I'm going to start us or continue us on our belly with a block to massage. Again, massaging the nervous system a little bit more through pressure with this block. So this block that I was sitting on, we're going to use it for our belly. I'm going to pause this recording, and there you go. We had a nice little clip for the YouTube channel. So exciting. So exciting. All right, but let's continue the class. Massaging the belly. So gently lay the block lengthwise underneath your belly. You can support your head with your hands. Find that place of the block. You can just rock. Massaging the different points in the belly. Belly massage, how cool is this? So I have a block right underneath my belly, and my torso is long, so I have it lengthwise. If you need to, you just turn the block the other way if it feels like it's pushing too much on your bones, on your ribs. So you'll be able to know, it doesn't feel good. You want it on that soft part of the belly. You can also bend the knees and rock the knees from side to side. Wow. Again, this class is a little quiet, soothing. Any of that anxious restlessness that you're feeling, let it go. You can circle the ankles, alternating the feet side to side. If it's uncomfortable and you're feeling nauseous, definitely come off the block. We'll be coming off in just a moment. A couple more breaths. Inhale, nose. Right on the block, massaging the belly. So many vagus nerve endings in the belly which soothe and relax you. Great for reducing worry, anxiety, fear. Soothe that belly. Get into the body first, and then the mind follows. Hands underneath you, push up. You can feel that circulation coming back in. Come right into child's pose. Do a little bit of pulse. Always like to go slow, especially if you're just warming your knees up or your hip sockets. Give it some time, this little bit of, forward and back, right? Good, dropping the hips back. Drop the forehead down, soften into the back. Block is perfect now for the forehead. My elbows are somewhat supporting me. You can always move them forward a bit. Soften into the back. That means just bring awareness into your low back and breathe right into that triangle bone, that sacral bone. Visualize breath and movement right in that square. Inhale. Exhale. Or triangle, I'm sorry. Triangle. That's why my fingers are in a triangle. That bone right at the base of your back. Child's pose, always a go-to for whenever you need a moment. Sometimes emotions come up, you're feeling uncomfortable, you feel fatigued in class. Coming to this home base where your eyes are closed, your forehead is connected to either the mat, your fists, or a block. Letting your bones be like jello. You just drop it down. And so as I said that, I noticed that I could shift just a little bit more into my neck and shoulders. So I'm dropping my forehead now to the mat, activating the hands, hands, fingers spread out. Spread my shoulders onto my back. You notice that as you spread your shoulders onto your back, your elbows might bend slightly. So then push back into the hands, and you have this dynamic child's pose. And just hold for another 2 or 3 breaths. One more. Wow, really cool. Come back up to tabletop and just pause there for just a sec. Inhale. And then come back to child's pose. Exhale. Be more like that. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale to child's pose. Active arms, letting the head drop, letting the arms be nice and straight, elbows lifted. Last one. Inhale to lift for tabletop. Exhale to drop it back. Wow, shoulder blades are spreading wide, fingers are spreading wide, elbows are lifted, head is heavy. Excellent. All right, that felt good. So now let's go back to our belly, but without the block, and just turn the head to one side. Let the hips wiggle. Arms can come down by your sides just for a moment here. We put our ear right on the mat. Turn your, oh gosh, it's really a conscious, focused effort to turn your head enough so that the ear plants right on the mat. You'll notice that stretch in the neck. So go to that edge where it's really extended ear flat onto the mat. Then inhale nose. Let it go out through the mouth. Let the whole body surrender into the mat. Great. One more like that. Inhale nose, same side. Let it go out through the mouth. Good. And then do 2 breaths on the other ear. So you're going to turn your head the other way, all the way to that ear. Take a deep inhale. And let it go go. Exhale. Last one, same ear, nice and heavy. Inhale. Exhale. Wow, some clearing into my sinuses. All right, so now rest your head on your hands so you have the symmetry in the back of the neck. Take the toes out. Toes out. They're walking off of the mat. And as you walk them off the mat, turn the toes outward. So what that's doing is it's turning the inner knee cap outward as well. When you do that, you know what? I need to move my mat. Make sure you have all that space. I just need to move my mat slightly. Good. So your belly's on the mat. Lengthen the belly forward, navel forward. Rest the head evenly, and then turn the toes out, heels in. Good. Oh, wow. You can tell where you're sore. Right hip. So as you turn the toes out, your heels drop towards the ground. Try to relax. Breathing right into the diaphragm where your ribs are lifting up. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more breaths. Inhale. You should be feeling a nice stretch in through the inner groin, all the way up into the hip sockets as the knees rotate out. Last one. Wow, excellent. So now drop the left toe down. Slide the right knee up so it's 90 degrees off the waist. You'll feel, again, more stretch through the inner groin. Make your lower body nice and heavy. And just pause there. Oh, wow. This side needs some attention. So just try to relax into it. Let it go. Oh my goodness. All right, so then shift it. Take this left arm, walk the left arm straighten it out, and then walk it all the way over to that right side. Top of the arm, the upper arm is parallel to the front of the mat. Palms come together. Turn into that right shoulder. So your lower belly's turning. Your head's in the line with your spine. Feeling the ribs lift up and around. Now, gently take that top arm, straighten it, bottom arm straightens. Come into a supine twist where you're just bringing that right arm behind you. I'm using a block to support my right knee, adjusting the left shoulder just a bit and turning into that supine twist. Excellent. That's it. Just easy peasy, just twisting into the low back. You can even adjust. So if you feel like you want some self-massage, take both hands, drop this right hip down and away from you with the left hand, and then that right hand arm can be heavy as well. Soften the left side body, which is in the mat. Even pound. Oh, that feels awesome too. All these little tricks. So you might as well give yourself a little tap, a little massage, especially if you've been working out with your legs and your glute muscles. Give that some massage. Once you find some satisfaction with that, let it be still for just a couple breaths. Good. Gently come out. Straighten this top leg. Bring it down. You're going to go back into that twist. It's absolutely perfect. Right hip drops to the mat. So now you're back onto your belly. You're going to wiggle it. Your left arm stays right there. Palms together. Drop that right hip down. And instead of keeping that knee bent, now you have this mermaid legs where your inner thighs are coming together, dropping into the top of the feet, turning into the low belly. It's more intense. Keep breathing. Animals. What are you doing, Lotus? Good. When you're ready, drop that left arm. Straighten that left arm, I should say, and take that right arm with the top arm, bring it forward, and move into a shoulder stretch. So your right arm's swooping over your left, and you have this crisscross. Such a deep shoulder stretch. Hi, kitty. You're so beautiful. Drop the chin down over the shoulders. I like the palms up. Just seems more natural rotation of the arms. And take a couple breaths. It's okay to let your heels drop out. Your head relax. Surrender into the mat. Feel the circulation. Bringing more circulation back into my hands. A little grip and open. Sometimes that helps. Bring awareness right to the tips. Last breath. Wow, good. In between, let's take a moment just to stretch out the back, kind of give it a clear slate. So you're going to come up, hands underneath your chest, come into that wide knee child's pose again. Back your hips all the way up, support your head, pause. Oh yeah, this is great. Nice little reset. This is all for me. You're along for the ride. It feels amazing. Hopefully it feels amazing in your body as well. Deep sigh. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale. So good. All right, so we'll go back to our belly. A little bit of high to low push-up. Exhale all the way down. Take the feet wide again, so your knees are as wide as the mat, toes turning out. Feels better the second time, for sure. Rest your head on your hands and just hold for 5 breaths. Inhale, nose. Exhale, nose. Put a little pressure into the knees, inner knees. Natural curve in the low back. Long belly forward. You can always do these little adjustments. Heels dropping in towards the floor. Finding your diaphragm lifting on the inhale and then contracting inward on the exhale. And even after all of those instructions, the overall gist is to surrender and to soften and to relax into it. Feel your body heavy. Last breath. Great. So walk the right toe gently down, back down to the bottom of the mat. Straighten it out. Left knee slides up 90 degrees. Push that knee away from you. Open up the chest a little bit more. I like all these adjustments. Get into the inner groin on that left side. And rest. And about 5 breaths. Inhale nose. Exhale nose. It's about 3. Last one. Inhale nose. Exhale nose. Beautiful. Lift the head up on an inhale. Bring that right arm forward, straighten it out, and then walk it over. I like these spider fingers. It's like bring it over. Elbow comes up, bend that elbow, palms together. Left arm, turn into that left shoulder, pull back into the lower belly, lower ribs, and you're turning. Remember, this is the first one. We're going to do this one again, this twist again. So no need to push it too hard. Just go to that sweet spot of effortlessness where it feels comfortable, where you're opening up the chest, low belly. That's it. Next breath. Exhale, open that top arm, straighten the bottom arm, and you're coming into a supine twist. I used a block to help support me on the other side. I'm going to continue that theme, supporting. We used a little bit of self-massage by pushing into the hip, pushing that hip down, pounding onto the back, pounding onto the glute. Let the yawns come. If there's any yawns, let them come. So good. Self-massage, bringing some circulation. Feels like I need it a little higher on this side. So go where it's talking to you. Your body talks to you. Listen. Palm of the hand works too. Fist, that inside edge of your fist. Good. Once you've found satisfaction with that extension down through the hip and through the rib cage and shoulder, give yourself some stillness and look the opposite direction. Surrender into your body. My body's laying on the ground. Be heavy, be grounded. Isn't it amazing what you can do with your body laying on the ground? It's pretty cool. Just a matter of building up stamina, to feel the natural relaxation response, to want to stay in the present moment, not feeling like you have to rush onto the next. One of my teachers calls it monotasking. We are monotasking right now. We have so much multitasking in our society that unless you practice regular yoga, this first sessions to get yourself into monotasking takes time. So be gentle and soft on yourself. But once you get it, you go, wow, I want to monotask more often. All right, so we're coming out. Straighten this left leg. Keep that right arm where it is. I'm going to move my block aside, dropping this left hip back down to the mat, nice and slow. Adjust the hips. Good. Awesome. I can already feel it. Lower ribs are turning. Palms come together again. Same twisting, but now we have mermaid legs. The inner lines are lifting towards each other. Lower belly's lifting. Chest is coming a little bit forward. Left shoulder slides down the back, but is broad. If it feels funny on the neck, I've seen it supported. I've seen the head supported with the block. That works nicely too. A little kiss from the back. That works well. Or you can look down too, stretching that out. But meanwhile, you're keeping that left hip knitted to the mat and that rib cage, lower rib cage spiraling up. Gentle twist, not too much extension, just this natural length and turn. Wow, so good. Then I sort of soften everything back down. We're straighten that right arm, left arm comes over the front of the right, and I wiggle my hips again. Find that symmetry. In fact, I might even do a little bit of bending and circling the ankles. Drop the chin down. Nice restorative practice. Really getting your resources back. Rejuvenation, restoration. We're still in Mercury in retrograde, so this is a good practice for that. Nice. Just let your head drop over the arms. Go lay down. Nope. Go lay down. Palms are up. Head is heavy. No, go lay down. Go lay down. Jaw. Check in with the jaw. Let go of the tension in the jaw, in the face. So nice. All right, come on out. Feel like an up dog, or actually, let's just go Sphinx pose. Sphinx, just like in Egypt, the Sphinx statue. Elbows right underneath you, or forward, moving forward a little bit of your shoulder. I actually have it about 3 inches forward of my shoulders. Again, those zipped up legs, inner thighs, calves, toes pressing down, and then Broad back, broad shoulders. Not to grip the glutes, but to let that pelvic bowl be heavy. Belly's lifting, chest is lifting. And just hold that there. Feel the mid-back, center of the back open and expand. Heart's reaching forward. Chin is level, or maybe even a little forward. Keep pressing into the elbows. Not gripping the glutes. One more breath. Meltdown. Forehead comes to the hands, bend the knees again. Windshield wipers, I put my knees a little wide, and then windshield wipers side to side. All right, drop the toes, and let's just turn over. Take one arm over to the side. This is such a sleepy practice, relaxed practice. Kind of clear the slate with your back by just giving it a little bounce. This is a Feldenkrais move. So it's not much happening except you're pushing into the feet. Yeah, push into the feet. It's quite odd, but if you just push into the feet, you'll see that your hips lift and then drop them. And it's adjusting the spine. Like I keep moving my spine. It feels like it's getting longer every time I do that. So push into the feet and lift and drop. Keep breathing. Wow. Really, really cool. It's like surrender and relaxation. Awesome. So now I still need that upper back to move, so I'm going to go right arm to the left arm to the right. Just keep alternating. Excellent. Then reach up through the arms. Drop the knees to the right. Keep that left arm, right hand to the left wrist, and give that left side a pull using your right arm. Knees to the right, if that makes sense. Knees to the right. Left arm up and over to the right. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Come back to center. And then the other side. Knees to the left. Right hand up and over to the left. Good. And then I'm just going to leave my hands just nice and centered, alternating the knees side to side. Wow, really effective, that full body relaxation response, softening the nervous system, letting go of anxiety, worry, doubt, and fear by just focusing on body awareness, breath. Better than any drug, I tell you, it just takes time. Get in the body, soothe the body. You soothe your mind, you soothe your emotions. All right, come back to center. We're going to close up a little bit with bridge. Tends to be such a great way to end class. A little bit of bridge, supported bridge. So slide a block underneath your low back. Good. Again, you feel all this heaviness. So awesome, so awesome. Heaviness, and then straighten out the legs, and you'll feel this front of the hip flexors open up. Back of the head, you can even adjust the head, make sure the head is nice and long. Back of the head pressing, natural curve in the neck. Good. Slide the shoulders slightly underneath and broad. You can even walk the feet over to one side. Come back to center on the other side. So good. Come back to center. Bring your feet a little bit closer to you. Hop one leg up, straighten out one leg, and just let that pulse extend through the ball of the foot right up to the ceiling. Check in with the low back. It's still heavy on the block. And then switch. Right knee down, left leg up. Even out the awareness in the hips. Up through that left hamstring. You can straighten the leg as much as possible. Lead through the ball of the foot. I like bringing awareness with my hands into my body. So I felt like my ribs were a little out. So I brought them in, knitted them in a little bit. Felt more awareness through the central column. Wherever you bring your awareness, some energetic flow kind of heightens. Good, bring that down. And last little bit, bring both knees up. You can even straighten out your legs. Find that angle. Bringing circulation down from the legs into the hips. Good. Gently release. I think that's plenty. Take that block out, lift it up. Gently roll down, upper back, middle back, low back. And then I just thought of another one that I love. Where's my other block? Somewhere. Gonna lay on the block for a heart opener. It's also another, my low back feels amazing. Great heart opening. By just using two blocks. One is lengthwise, and then the other one's horizontal. Lean right on the block, right into that upper back. Make sure the block's underneath the scapula. And then the other block, adjust it for your head. Good. That's it. And your elbows towards each other, towards your ribs, and palms out. Broken bridge, excellent. Bring the knees together and the feet apart. And what we're doing is we're opening, reversing that concave that we all have, that tech neck, the inner shoulders rolling forward. Now we're letting that open up, nice and even. Okay, let's take about 10 breaths. Inhale, belly. Exhale, belly. Inhale. Exhale. That's 2. Inhale. Exhale. Let them get softer and softer, effortless breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway there. Inhale. Exhale. Three more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. So nice. And just let that breath, body, breath, body breathe itself. Like this whisper of a breath, this whisper. And so if you feel comfortable here, you can stay for a little bit more. I'm going to roll off and lay flat for another few minutes. So just when you're ready to come off those blocks. Wow, sleepy, sleepy. And then just straighten out the legs. Lay in Shavasana. Well, actually, oops, sorry, Jackson. Right underneath the hamstrings. You can support yourself. Yep, you could lay down, sweetie. Lay down. Lay down. Good. That's it. Lay down. Wow. Just so relaxed. Hopefully you are too. So stay as long as you like in your Shavasana, your corpse pose. But when you're ready, make sure you come out slowly. A little bit of wiggle of the fingers, rock of the head, wiggle of the toes, waking up the ankles and the toes. Take one knee up towards your shoulder, give that a nice tight extension upward and then extension downward with the opposite foot. Then you can switch, straightening the right and bending the left. And then both knees come up, just a little bit of rocking, circling, massaging the back. You can really tell those twists that we did earlier and how they balance the back out. Really enjoy that on the low back. And rocking to one side. Using one palm, gently come up. Wow. So amazing. Yeah, yes. I have to say yes. Taking that time for self-care. Feel completely different. It's like, wow. I wish I could share with you exactly how I feel, that transformation from before to right now. It's just so powerful. All right. Namaste. Thanks for watching the replay, and let me know. Nice restorative practice for a Mercury in retrograde day. Restore, replenish, rejuvenate, all of the above. All right. Thanks, you guys. See you next time.